great adventure awaits you, young Portal Master. I have sent my
Eon,
assistant Hugo
bless
to
you
seek
for calling
out.
me young. The Skylanders series originated with Spyro's Adventure on the Wii, PS3, Xbox 360, and PC in 2011, and kicked off a new gaming fad referred to as Toys to Life. Basically, you have the game itself loaded into the machine, but also a portal device connected either wirelessly or by USB. The character you control in-game is then selected by placing a small NFC-filled figurine atop the portal, which reads the data and imports the character. If you used Amiibo, you know what's going on here. Each character has its own skills and one of 8 elemental affinities. The original starters included with the game were Trigger Happy, a tech elemental, Gil Grunt for water, and Spyro himself with a magic element. As you progress through the level, you might run into
You need a water Skylander.
and then need
You
to...
need a water Skylander to unlock.
Swap
you need
out
a
the-
magic Skylander.
Yes,
to
I'm
unlock this
getting
gate.
to that. Swap out the active character. Then you'll be allowed through the gate. When you're just running around smashing and defeating enemies, it doesn't seem to matter too much which you choose beyond your personal preference. I have to admit that I'm disturbingly impressed with this game. I didn't want to like it. I thought it would just be a cheap cash grab of a title, just there to sell the toys, but the graphics were really smooth and polished for the PS3, and I'd recognize the likes of Patrick Warburton.
Callie? Ah, Callie. Well, I've heard some things about that gal. Interesting things. If she's involved in this, count me double in.
And
Where
Richard Horvitz.
Maybe we should go to Plan B.
No, Glumshanks. I have a much better idea. Initiate Plan Z!
Pretty much anywhere. It's a pretty solid platformer, and if it didn't involve the potential trap of toy collection, I might even introduce my nieces and nephews to it. With something that's geared toward kids, it's probably not surprising that a board game followed to bring the adventure offline. What is surprising, though, is how relatively flat that experience falls.
Alright, so there weren't any instructions in the box, but we're just going to go based on what's on the back of the box here.
Now, don't get me wrong, I've played less interesting games, but I can't think of a bigger departure from the 3D platforming adventure with battle elements formula than a game that's based loosely on tic-tac-toe. Each player chooses a set of rings to place and sets about spinning a wheel to select which element will be in play. Once an element has been chosen, you review the board for a Skylander champion that matches the element and you place your ring. If the spinner lands on the bomb icon, you're able to remove an opponent's ring. If you've placed all your rings already, you can move one that's already on the board into a new position that matches the latest spin. The goal? Get 4 rings of your chosen color in a row. It's a larger board than tic-tac-toe, of course, more like Connect 4 in that regard. But while there was a little strategy involved, a majority of the playtime was simply up to the whims of the spinner. Infamous continued his board game dominance on this one, getting a solid win when we got together to give it a try.
Fire.
Fire.
There you go. You won.
Yeah.
That one actually lasted a bit longer.
Yeah. That's how the spinner goes.
Not bad, actually. I kind of enjoyed that. But I have to say that the best part of it is still the spinner.
So satisfying.
It's well balanced. Kind of surprised.
So, yeah, stick to the video game on this one. Have you played any of the games in the series? Got a secret stash of Skylanders taking up shelf space? Let me know here in the comments below or on Twitter at TesseractUnfold. Meanwhile, please like, subscribe, spread the word, and I'll catch you again next week.